what? I got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
All right. Welcome back to the channel, my friends. Let me get my microphone up here. All right. Why wasn't BSBT at Frauditpalooza? They probably didn't want to get any more diseases than they already had, if we're going to be honest. You know what? I'm just gonna stream with no hat today because that's just how I'm feeling. Sorry if I have the ancient aliens vibes going on with my hair lately. All right. Let me go to live chat. Actually, let's not go to live chat. There we go. All right. So I'm going to play for you a video. Very special video here. And then I'm going to get up and get an energy drink. Yeah, you don't do this to TSA. You just don't. Like, this is common sense shit that apparently is not so common anymore. I got a little, there we go. I think it's a Bella hair on my shirt. All right. Your theory is his wrists were sore. He had to get his boy Press Harder out of jail somehow. Probably handing out handies everywhere he went. All right. I'm back to hat. You guys got to see my hair for like 3 whole seconds. All right, let me pull this up and we'll get into it. I was going to do a video on this, but it's 34 minutes long. And nobody's trying to watch something for 34 minutes. What am I doing here? What am I doing here? Oh, it's because I have all of the other stuff up still. Good. Let me. What the fuck? Oh, there we go. There we go. All right. That took me 12 years to figure out. I've been having trouble with this thing all day. All right. No. No, that is the correct one. All right. Share screen. No, that's not the one that I want. Media player. Share audio. I think that's, you guys want to hear the audio? All right. And nah, fuck it. We'll do it this way. Let me know if you guys can hear the audio. I'm going to grab an energy drink.
I have the constitutional right to travel.
Of course. Yes.
And I also have the constitutional right to be free of unreasonable search and seizure. And I am 66 years old. Mm-hmm. I've never been arrested, never been charged. I don't have any vices other than a cup of coffee. And I don't agree to being sexually groped or raising my hands like a criminal to be scanned naked in order to exercise my rights. So I thought I'd tell you that, and I'd like to go to Florida today with my ticket. Here's my boarding pass.
Great.
So if you are okay with me getting on the plane without those violations, we're good. If not, I should get your name and all that and remind you.
Also, you guys may have noticed in the chat over the last few days, YouTube's doing that thing where it flips your name to something different. I think it's doing your @ whatever sign. Well, I saw that one chat, Ed. I don't have, YouTube is normally playing on this screen as a backup in case I miss something, but it's currently playing the video. But yeah, YouTube's switching over again, like Ryan Love, instead of his name, it's Ryan Love 4999, if that makes sense. Am I chipmunking again, Captain Clown? Because I know how to fix it. Okay, no, it seems like we're good. Yeah, just The names are messed up. If you know people by their icons or whatever, that's the best way to know at this point.
All right, so we don't seize anything. If you have something in your bag, you are free to take it out, or you are free to surrender it to us. So we do not seize anything. All right.
Well, I mean, well,
you have a right to come back out and take your item back out and do what you need to do with it.
I don't think I have anything that you would seize. I don't even have a thing of water.
Seize.
Well, I know that I've had a fresh bottle of water taken as if it is a hazardous material, and
Right.
it most certainly is not.
Right, but you had the option to take that water out. You didn't, or surrender it to us. That's the way it works.
I don't have any water.
Excellent.
But if I did, that would be an added thing that we deal with. But because that actually comes under piracy.
Yeah, well, it doesn't, because you have the option to go back.
That was weird. TSA is apparently pirates. The whole thing is made up of pirates. This guy's not wearing an eye patch, doesn't have a peg leg. That one is delete law 1649. But yeah, these guys aren't pirates.
Go. And you take your item with you.
Let's leave the invisible bottle of water aside.
Yeah, okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Let's see.
So just to let you know, if you have to come back through this point, you either have to go through our full body scanner or you have to receive a full body pat down. So
let's see. Okay, so I have a pen.
what do you have?
I have a.
Yeah, if she just slaps a no trespassing sign on the outside of the building, it's hers now. It's hers now. Erica, Jonathan, I see that you say mute. Hopefully, it is just being laggy and I'm unmuted.
Pen.
A pen? Okay.
A pen, and I'm gonna get it out. And this is about my constitutionally protected right to travel, and I hereby invoke and refuse to waive all unalienable rights as instructed by United States Constitution and Bill of Rights and the Constitution of any one of the several states, and every government public servant is bound by oath to uphold and protect. You understand that, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, do you have a warrant to search me?
We search people via, it's called a administrative search. So it's like coming up to, we're looking for specific things. If we don't find those things, you're good to go. It's almost like coming up to a DUI checkpoint. They're under the same amendment.
Yes,
So-
but I don't.
So
As I said,
everything is
I
posted
said
out here before you come in.
I don't have a drinking problem. I've never come up to a
Okay,
DUI.
that's fine. But we
do.
don't take people's words on it. We have to make sure before somebody gets on the plane, unfortunately.
Well,
So-
why don't you?
Because that would be kind of not a good idea in our profession if we had to take everybody's word that I'm fine.
So I just want to point out that, no, that's not the actual delete laws. I just want to point out for a second. Trust me, bro, is not going to get you through TSA. And also, I'm pretty sure every alcoholic known to man has said, oh, I don't have a drinking problem. I don't have a drinking problem. That's like their go-to move. So her saying that makes me think she may have a drinking problem.
Yeah.
Well, let's look back at the reason why TSA was begun.
Right.
It was begun because of the 9/11 Commission, the recommendations, right?
Right, yes, definitely.
So let's look at those recommendations.
So what exactly don't you want to do? You don't want to...
I don't want to be filled up, and I don't want to raise my arms and be looked at naked.
We don't see anything at all. There's just a puff person there. I can show it to you after if you go through our machine. It's not, we don't see it under the clothes.
I don't see any reason why I should be raising my hands like I'm a criminal when I'm not. I'm an upstanding citizen, have been for 66 years and intend to be
Yeah,
for
okay.
the rest of my life, and I also intend to uphold the law.
Would you feel better getting a pat down at all?
No,
if
I
you don't
feel
wanna?
sexually assaulted. I've done it before. It's uncomfortable.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm just I came ahead of time,
Okay.
and I guess the first stage is to get your name and badge number and to ask you these questions.
Yeah,
I
I'll
didn't.
get my manager out here.
Oh, you aren't the manager?
Yeah. Would you mind waiting?
No, I thought you were the manager.
No, I'm the supervisor. But
Well,
I'll get a
Super's
manager.
pretty good.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay, thank you so much. Are you the?
I just looked, Ryan. It's got like 1 subscriber. I've been through TSA multiple times, and that has never happened. You walk through a scanner, and that's it. It takes less than 10 seconds. I've drawn a blank on the sovereign citizen who it was before, but I know a sovereign citizen. No, delete laws. You're not muted. I can see you. I can see you. But no, I believe a sovereign citizen either did this at an airport. You know what? I believe it was a courthouse, actually, where they didn't want to get scanned and tried to say 50 different things. I think that's the guy who got P. Barnes, which is wild. Isn't this a lady that's part of the intergalactic president or some crap? It's funny that you say that because Erica just sent me a link to that video. I've never seen that video before. So if that's the same lady, you guys might see a repeat of this lady on my channel maybe next week or this weekend.
Are you the manager, dear? Emily Payton. I hope so. I'd like to, first of all, may I get your name? I'll tell you what I'm writing in. I'm writing your name, your badge number, and your jurisdiction.
Can I ask, what are you looking for, ma'am?
Oh, I'm looking to travel
Okay.
with my inherent right to travel, to
Okay.
be free of search and seizure. As I explained, is it Gary? Carl, sorry.
No problem.
Carl, I have been traveling the past few years. I am 66 years old. I've never been arrested, never been convicted, never been charged.
What does that have to do with you traveling today, ma'am?
It absolutely does do with my reputation and my right to travel without unlawful search, without a warrant. So,
Okay, let's talk about this for a second. Let me throw myself big for a second. People keep throwing around. Let me open this real quick. Good old peppermint, because I'm 112 years old. People keep claiming, oh, it hurts my reputation, it's defaming me, it's slandering me. In an instance where nobody knows who you are and you already, like, if there's a video of her doing something prior to this, making it look like she's crazy, you more than likely already have a bad reputation. So how is anyone tarnishing your reputation, defaming you if you already don't have a good reputation, and them saying, yeah, you have to go through all the TSA checkpoints? That's not harming you or causing you any monetary loss. So this lady's shockingly, in my opinion, crazy.
I would like very much to get on my plane without being sexually assaulted and without having to assume a position of criminality with my arms over my head for you to look at me naked through a scanner. So
We don't look at you naked through a scanner, but unfortunately you won't be able to come through security if you're not screened.
Well, I realize you would say that. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to get your...
Have my information?
Yes, please, and I'd like to put you on notice. Your name, is this how it's... Your first name is Jamil?
Right there, man.
Jamil?
Yep.
Davis Fennel? Is that right?
Fennell.
Okay. So what's your last name?
Davis Fennell, as it's written, man.
Okay, thank you. I didn't. Okay, your badge number, please.
It's on the badge, man. You just have to read it.
Yes, Kisker, we go through this a lot with sovereign citizens, and for some reason I'm drawing a blank on how to fix all this nonsense, so you guys can actually read these. But it's also unreasonable searches and seizures per the constitutional amendment. which this is not considered unreasonable. Yeah, you see this a lot in traffic stops with sovereign citizens where they say, this is an unreasonable search and seizures. It's like, well, it's already been ruled that this is completely reasonable. You are just being extremely unreasonable. And then they think they're correct. It's very strange.
Where's the number?
Leroy for 5 gifted memberships. Well, thank you. I don't have any dogs to give treats to because I was just solo streaming today, but I appreciate it. You guys will probably have a video to look at later tonight.
Right there, man.
Also, if you guys are wondering, let me make this large. So I try the gold standard for this genre of YouTube. The gold standard for this genre of YouTube is, let's just say, Van Balian. I try my best to race Van Balian to every video that I can race into. And I thought I had something with that, what was it, a lieutenant colonel? I literally stopped what I was doing, started making it last night, then decided I'm going to go to bed. And then sure as shit, he put it out at 1 p.m. today. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to put out the same video he did a few hours later, so I'll just stream this video instead. So you guys are probably going to get that Lieutenant Colonel, I believe, video Friday, Saturday, Sunday, one of those days. But you guys will get that video as well. I was literally working on it. Felt good about taking a break. Whoa. Ryan, you don't know who Van Balian is? Somebody remind me. Yeah, look up Van Balian, Ryan. He does nothing but sovereign citizens and Moors. Why don't I indulge myself on some of these dog treats? Hard pass. I'm going to eat a peppermint.
I have to see it closer. Could you read it to me, please?
Can you read my badge number, ma'am?
Not easily. The reflection's going all funny, so if you could tell me I'd put the right one in.
I give you my name. Is there anything else I can do for you, ma'am?
Yes, I'd like your badge number,
And
please.
I gave you my name, ma'am.
Aren't I permitted to have your badge number?
No, ma'am, I gave you my name. That's sufficient. If you need further information when you file your complaint, you can give them my name.
Okay, let's see. Should you choose not to complete this form, be advised this matter may proceed to adjudication. What's your jurisdiction?
As far as
What's your jurisdiction? That's the question.
my jurisdiction.
Yep.
We can move around
Security
now.
manager here at Bradley, if that's what you're asking for.
Okay. That's not exactly what I'm asking, but we're at Bradley. And let's see, do you agree that by your agency oath, you are to uphold and defend the
shit.
Constitution?
Ma'am,
Wait,
would you like
don't
to
be...
go through the security
please don't
process or
interrupt
not?
me.
Because I have other things I
Yeah,
need to attend
well,
to.
I
so-
need to uphold my own rights, so please let me
Okay, well,
finish.
can we do that outside the screening area? Because I have passengers coming in. So if you're not
Just
going to
let me
come
finish
through,
this
I would like
sentence,
you
please.
to step out this way.
Please don't interrupt me for this one sentence, and that will be civil, and then
If
I
you
will
would
be civil
like to
with
walk
you.
out, I will come you to an area where we're not around other people, so we can have a little bit of privacy. So would
I
you
don't
mind
need
if we
to,
step out
this is all about privacy, so let me just finish this, and then I'll give you this part. And then, so what I wanted to ask you is, do you agree that by your agency oath you are to uphold and defend the Constitution for the United States of America? Yes or no? Check one,
I'm
please.
not signing your form.
Okay.
So would you like to go through the security checkpoint or not? Because if not, I'm going to
Okay.
have to ask you to leave.
Well, here, this is for you.
I'm all set in any documentation, but thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, so you refused. So refused, okay. So are you going to prohibit my right to travel without being
I'm going
sexually
to
assaulted?
encourage you to go through our security process as your Fourth Amendment right is. If you choose not to go through, then
Last I checked, man. Wanding you is not sexual anything. I don't even think it could be taken as a sexual act. Going, oh, you didn't beep? Have a good day, ma'am. It's really that easy. Like when I worked at the jail, we did that after searching someone to make sure they didn't have anything stuck in any weird places, if you catch my drift. But no, I did that every day. At no point was that ever a sexual act. This lady's just crazy.
I cannot permit you through the security checkpoint.
Do you know the Constitution about the
Would you like
Fourth
to come
Amendment
through
rights?
the security
I would like to
checkpoint?
travel.
Then I would encourage you to go through the screening procedures with the drop your boarding pass, ma'am.
Okay, the Fourth Amendment is the right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable search and seizures, and without any warrants. So you don't have a warrant to search me, right?
Correct.
But you're not going to allow me to get on without searching me, right?
There is no search, ma'am. You haven't been touched. You haven't been screened.
Well, without...
There's no guarantee that you will be searched or you will be screened. You're going through the same screening procedures that everybody else would be going through, ma'am, in order to safely travel to your destination.
Just because...
If you are refusing to go through screening, which it sounds like you are, then unfortunately I will not be able to allow you to come through the security checkpoint.
Well, what I would...
There are other means of travel that are less evasive if you would like to try those other means.
Let me just say one thing, and I do intend to get on my plane, even if you put me through sexual assault to do it.
Well, nobody will be sexually assaulting you at this airport, so.
Well, if I touched you in your privates, you would say I did.
Well, there would be no touching because it's a gender, and I'm not a female, so I would not be touching you, nor would you be touching me, because I assume that you are not a male. Therefore, you are not trained in the TSA screening procedures.
Administrative search.
So,
Yeah, it seems as if, I believe she said she was 64 or 74 or something along those lines. It genuinely sounds like that, Ed. It sounds like she escaped from a home and is now trying to make her getaway on a plane and doesn't want to be searched. Like, maybe it's just me. I know I want to say Ben Franklin said it, but I could be wrong about something about, oh God, I'm drawing a blank. It's about liberty. And if you give up liberties for blah, 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 you don't deserve any liberties, blah, blah, blah. Fill in the blanks there, folks. But like, this seems like a pretty easy thing. Hey, I don't want bombs on an airplane. Let's have them go through a scanner first. Cool. That takes an extra 10 seconds, if that. And she just wants to be like, oh yeah, the shoe bomb, it's fine. I'm just going to go through. Like, man, that's not how it works. And I think we had a new member. Gothic Sparrow, welcome to the club. Became a member of the K-Farm. Yeah, I appreciate it.
Well, it's still a violation of the Fourth Amendment.
Thomas Jefferson. I knew it was one of those old guys.
If you don't have a warrant.
Would you like to go through, ma'am, or are you declining screening?
No, I need to get on my plane.
Okay, so can I encourage you to place your property into the bin so it can be screened for X-ray, and then you can proceed over to the scanner?
Yes, and I will be taking the names of whoever is going to be stroking me because it's interfering with my right to travel, and I will be following through with a claim.
Understood. Would you like to go proceed to putting yourself through the X-ray, ma'am? You have to remove the camera as well, just so you're aware of that before you go through screening. So I'm just giving you a heads up.
I understand you want me to remove a lot of things. Do we get to keep our shoes on now?
Yes, ma'am, as long as they don't alarm. However, if your shoes do alarm the advanced screening imagery, they may be asked to be removed. So I'm just giving you a heads up.
So you are additionally gathering biometric data?
Ma'am, you're going through an imaging. If you would like to proceed, I need you to put
No,
your stuff through
I'm not going to raise my hands like a criminal.
Are you requesting a pat down? Is that what you're requesting? Because that is the only other alternative.
I understand that. I understand that. But both of them are violations. We'll take the latter.
All right. Which would you like to do?
The latter.
All right. Can you please go get in line with the other passengers and place your stuff through the X-ray?
Well, thank you very much, and we'll pick this up on the other side.
Possibly, but I can't guarantee that. Have a good day.
Well, I can guarantee you that I'm going to follow through with this.
I just want to point out that none of these people at TSA get paid anywhere near enough to deal with people like this. Like this guy right here in like the pink red hoodie. He just wants to show up and get on the plane. You know what I'm saying? He's not trying to do anything crazy. So they could work with him all day. It's just these people. You see it almost every time you go to the airport. There's somebody with a bug in their ass about TSA. And this lady's that person.
Government's gotten out of the box too far. Did you know that the 9/11 Commission does not recommend doing this to Americans? If you go into the recommendations, they actually only recommend screening foreign people.
Ma'am, if you're not going to get the screening, we're going to need you to step out, okay?
And I just want to point out, I'll make myself large screen so that I can talk about this. That's its own can of worms. If TSA decided they were just going to go, you know what? We're just going to scan people that aren't American or that don't sound American. Well, then you're profiling people and you're being racist, and that's its own can of worms. So it seems like what they did, they took that recommendation, said, I'll see your lawsuits and raise you. Everybody goes through the metal detectors. Everybody goes through the x-ray machines. Everybody goes through the scanners. Everybody gets their luggage searched because we don't want any lawsuits. Yeah, right there. It would be racial profiling, which is in fact illegal. It seems like TSA, if that's even true, but I'm just going to throw it out there. If that is true, if this sovereign citizen is telling the truth, they just tried to avoid lawsuits and said, yeah, everybody can waste 10 seconds to get searched. And guess what? I don't know if you guys are aware of this. Americans are crazy as well. Just throwing that out there. Just throwing that out there.
Thank you, dear, for reminding me. I just was sharing with this gentleman, if you go and search the 9/11 recommendations, nowhere in there does it say to treat American citizens as if they are criminals. It specifically speaks of foreigners and Muslims, and in fact on the 41 recommendations, points 17 and 18 are about respecting civil liberties. And this is a right. So I just felt like we need to start standing up for our rights. So I can't shut this very easily. Yes. Thank you, dear. And here, if you like, you can lift it up because it's super heavy.
Watch out.
Yeah.
I'll get you some bins as soon as they're ready.
Okay, thank you very much, Paul. Appreciate meeting you this morning.
So nothing in your package,
too.
right?
So you're going to put your bag in here. If you need help lifting it, just let me know.
Thank you.
Down, okay?
And if you'd be so kind, your jacket, and empty your pockets, please.
And you'll hold
You can put the jacket in there.
Yes, I don't want to take out everything from my
Oh yeah,
pockets.
don't.
I don't
Put
have
the whole
to.
jacket in there. That'd be easier. And your pockets are empty if you have any.
I do not.
All right. Perfect.
And let's see. Walk with this?
You can hold it in your hand if you want, or you can put it in your bag. You don't really need to show it to us.
Okay. We've got more to do now. I was really hoping I could get my way through.
What do you have in your in the shirt here?
Oh, this is filming you.
I know, but that's going to show up as an anomaly. I'm going to let you know right now if you go through the full body scanner.
I'm not going through the full body scanner.
Are you getting a pat down or?
Well, that's the only other option. I prefer neither, but we made.
Okay, Ryan, and this is something that I was going to talk about at the beginning and forgot. So she bought a ticket. More than likely, in the process of buying a ticket, I haven't had to buy a plane ticket in the longest time. I'm assuming at some point you have to read something rather long and then click okay, or yes, I agree. Clicking purchase means I agree to all the terms of service, something along those lines. And probably somewhere in that thing that you're supposed to read, or something you read after the fact, says, all right, yeah, to get on the plane, you have to go through all TSA checkpoints, a metal detector, a pat down, and a scan of some kind, yada, yada. She more than likely, checked yes on the terms of service and now she's trying to like go back on the terms of service because she finds it inconvenient.
That clear already.
You guys come around.
So,
But it's your choice, so you have to pick one of them. We don't.
there's 3 choices. I didn't get to pick the one that was my right.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, if you're traveling, we have to screen you.
That's your job, but it's you ought not to be violating the Constitution to do it. It's up to us to hold up the Constitution. I understand you got a family to feed. So.
I understand. So they're gonna pat that area down because there's something there. They'll probably ask you to remove it so they can see what it is.
That's all right.
Just to let you
all
know.
right, and then they can look right in it, and I'll say smile. Oh, hello.
Hi, good morning.
What's your name?
My name is Brenda. How are you?
Brenda, good. I would like to get your name and badge number.
Can we just point out for a second that Brenda looks like she pats down 5,000 people a day, and she just met this woman, and it already looks like Brenda's tired of her shit. I think the terms of service have to be in fine print on the airline ticket. Yeah, I'm Brenda. I'm Brenda's right now. I'm just over this lady's shit. The vegetarian carnivore became a member. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Good. I would like to get your name and badge number, if I may. Brenda Steed. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I can. Where would you like to go?
Well, first of all, I need your shoes off because you're going to get patted down, so I need to have your shoes off for the pat down. Correct?
Dear Lord.
I thought shoes were allowed lately.
Well, they are, unless you opt out of the equipment right here, and then I'll be patting you down. So in order to do the pat down, the shoes are required to be off.
Why is that? I've never gotten patted in on my shoes before.
No?
No, not.
Do you need a chair? Are you all set?
My shoes have never been part of a pat down.
She's willing to take it out once. Look at it.
This is, I have the constitutional right to travel without. If you had a warrant for my search, that would be fine. But
you have a constitutional right to travel, and I could go back and forth with this lady. You have a right to travel. Sinise first row. If you guys want to go look it up, it's very clear. It gives you 1, 2, 3 of what that means. If you want to go to the Universal Declaration of Human Rights from 1948, go to the right to travel, mobility rights, yada, yada. It gives you a very clear definition of what that means. This is the equivalent of using the driver's license like, oh, I'm traveling. I don't need a driver's license. You're using somebody else's plane. If this was your plane, guess what? You could probably get through this. If you got a private jet, you could probably step right onto your plane and be gone. But the fact that you're buying a ticket to fly on someone else's plane means that you have to follow that person's rules, that company's rules. So your right to travel is kind of like a moot point. Or if you're Joey Tribbiani, a moo point, because who cares what cows have to say?
don't.
So the camera too has to go through the X-ray.
I'll give it to this gentleman.
Okay.
Here, you can carry it through, but I don't want it to be, I don't know what the thing could do.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
We can screen it by hand. I'll take it. Do a hand check on it, all right?
Don't undo it.
No.
Let it be.
Like,
Yeah, and I just want you to know your name is
Yeah, she even looks like a...
Brenda Steele. I consider this a sexual assault, but I need to travel.
All right, we're going to send your stuff through, okay? If you want to watch it.
Just look at that very thoroughly.
Yep. Morning. How are you? Good. Yeah.
Is that good? Or is this good?
Only one. Good.
Sorry.
It's all set ready for you when you're
So
ready.
what I want you to do is hold that for us. Thank you so much.
All right. So I'm gonna explain the advice that's okay that I have to do. So I'm gonna be patting down your clothed area if you want. I can do it here, or we can go to private screening with another female officer if you want to do it here.
I'm not ashamed. I think you ought to be doing this because it's a violation of my rights.
Okay.
And your name is Brenda Steve.
It is Brenda Steve.
And I will inform you that I'm going to carry this through with a complaint because I believe in our.
She's going to file a complaint. I just want to point out. Oh, peeking. Oh, I'm trying out different background lighting, Cerebral Tackle. So I have two gigantic lights on either side, and they're currently blue. They're little squares because you guys asked. It's this, and it's a little rectangle light, and it came with $1.5 million. Came with $1.5 million little pieces of plastic that are different colors from red, blue, green, pink, purple, yellow, orange, whatever. And I'm just trying out different things because I know it looked crazy on my TV when I was blasting just regular white light. It looked like there was an extra sun on my TV screen. So that's what's going on. But her complaint, let me do what she's doing. Her complaint is going to get thrown right in the trash. Just a heads up, Miss Karen. Your complaint is going to get crumpled up. Someone's going to yell Kobe and then shoot it in a trash can. That's what's going to happen. You might not like that, but that's the reality of the situation.
I believe in our Constitution, and I believe our rights are very clearly stated there, as I told Gary and I told Mr. Fennell, that I have never been charged with excuses. I've never
You guys want to film this?
I've never been.
So you guys want to film this?
I have the right to travel. You don't have a warrant to search me, but we know that we're in this big plumber, you know what, of government.
So I'm gonna do my job, and I'm just gonna confirm again that we'll do it here, not private screening. I'm touching every part of the clothed area.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. You were running D&D online during the lockdown? Don't tempt me with a good time. I have a whole box floating around here somewhere. I'll show you guys at some point. I might keep it up there. I painted all my own little miniatures for D&D because I was playing D&D with the kids because they're weird like that. And we painted a bunch of skeletons as the bad guys. We have a bunch of cool stuff. And then I played with my friends and I voiced all of my characters like Ron Burgundy. So, yeah, TSA will toss her complaint into the trash. Yeah, shockingly, complaints are completely useless 99% of the time.
When it comes to the collar and the waistband, I'm going to pinch and pulling it all the way around. When it comes to the groin area, one hand on the outer hip, inner hip, all the way for resistance and all the way down. Do you have any medical devices, exterior or interior, that you need to know about? No? Any parts of the body that are sensitive?
No.
Anything else you want to disclose to me before we begin?
I'd like you to begin to realize that our Constitution is the highest thing of the land, and you are bound by oath to respect it, and look up the 9/11 Commission's recommendations, because in it,
it's a very interesting read.
have you read that whole thing? Oh, good, because you know that it's not the Americans that they're concerned about.
Clear all the way to your left, please, all the way down.
Palms up, just like this, okay? I'm going to start from the back.
No. Excuse me.
I don't know why. Let me go back. I'm a terrible human. She's giving me like Ozzy Osbourne vibes with how her facial structure is.
Excuse me.
I'm going to lift your shirt just a little bit, looking for that waistband, and then I'm going to be pulling it just a little bit away from the body and pinching it all the way around. Put that down for you. Here's the buttocks. Widen your chest up a little bit for me. There you go.
If I came up and did this to anybody, I would be charged with assault. Okay, walk right up to the gate. And do you know that Americans are not the ones that are being
You got me. All right, you got me, guys. All I picture is this guy, or Ozzy Osbourne, mixed with the scientist from Independence Day. And you guys missed my joke. I said, like the words from Nickelback, look at this photograph. I hate how the lag is. So you guys tell me I'm muted like 30 seconds after I'm already done talking. I'm waiting for you guys to catch up so you guys can say, yes, that's what she looks like. If that scientist and Ozzy Osbourne had a baby, it's this Karen. It has to be. With all the yapping, did she miss her flight? No, who was it? Was it Ace? Or was it Cerebral Tackle? You guys have similar looking icons. Oh, Ace, yeah. If she didn't flap her gums so much, she could have already been on the plane.
Well,
flights.
yeah.
Except for after you allow a lot of people in this country without.
Huh? Yes.
It's been a pleasure meeting you,
You
Carl.
too. Have a good trip.
Yes.
Hopefully it's uneventful from here on in.
All right, hon, you're all set with me.
Thank you.
Is...
What did I tell you?
I know.
I am an upright citizen. I did not deserve to be.
I hate to make myself big screen again and interrupt the video. The trust me factor with this lady. I told you I wasn't supposed to be here. Somebody worked at a police department / jail. Every single person that was arrested and got brought in, not everyone, let's say 95% of them, oh, I'm innocent. I don't even know why I'm here. And then come to find out they tried to kill their own family members and then beat their wives while they were high on meth. And that's why they're here. So no, we're not just going to trust you because there's a very slim minority of people that you can even trust.
Yeah, I'm missing one.
Right over here. You want to come over here? Watch them.
Yeah, she just wanted someone to talk to. That's it.
That is my bag.
I gotta take a quick look inside, okay? Anything
Just-
sharp or dangerous?
No, be careful of the eggs.
Okay.
Eggs?
There's a dozen eggs from my chickens in that bag.
All right. As I'm doing the search, I would like for you not to reach over, okay?
She was probably giving George Washington handies before he crossed the Delaware. Ugh. never even thought about flying with eggs. Guys, to be fair, it could have been worse. I was expecting it to be just like dildos in her bag.
Alright, so this is too big to come through. It's over 3.4 ounces.
But it is not a hazardous, you would agree it's not a hazardous material?
I don't actually know.
You are saying that that's a closed tube, unopened, of Tom's toothpaste.
Okay, that's what it appears to be. I don't actually know. It's over 3.4 ounces. It's under the LGA, liquids, gels, aerosol.
Yes, can we look at that clause right there, please? Because I was looking at that and I noticed on that clause, incidentally,
if you bring a binder to the airport, if you bring a binder to the airport to try to fuck with TSA, I hope you have a bad time. I hope your plane's late. I hope it's get delayed. I hope you have a bad vacation. I hope you have a bad trip. Because you deserve it. Also, I think, was it Ed? Does an egg have more than 3.4 ounces? Maybe. I'll Google it.
Here's our amendment, that you should know. Let's see, where's that clause? Right here. It says, hazardous materials include explosives, compressed gases, flammable liquids, solids, oxidizer, poisons, corrosives, and radioactive materials. Example, paints, lighter fluid, fireworks, tear gases, oxygen bottles, and radiopharmaceuticals.
Yes, but any liquid, gel, or aerosol that is over 3.4 ounces is not able to come through the checkpoint. So if you want to keep...
And Ed, I actually have an answer to your question. I just looked it up. The typical volume in fluid ounces of eggs, because this is how you know you made it on YouTube, when you're Googling the fluid ounces of different size eggs. Just for Ed. You asked, so I'm here with the answer. Small eggs are normally 1.5 fluid ounces. Medium eggs are 1.7. Large eggs are 2. And extra large eggs are 2.3. So it seems like all eggs can go through TSA and get on a plane. The more you know.
You have to go out and check your bag with the airline. You can go put it in a car. If your car's out front, you can go give it to someone that's not traveling, or you can put it in your checked baggage.
But my question is, are you saying that a new tube of Tom's toothpaste is...
Well, we don't know it's a new tube. It appears to be.
Well, then you can check out that it's a new tube.
The rules are you have to go out and check the bag. You can go give it to someone not traveling. You can go put it in your car. If not, it cannot come through the check tube.
But if I go, I have to go through this whole thing again.
Yes, that is one of the options.
But let me look at this. It says there are special... Excuse me, don't interrupt me, please.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay? I mean, it's hard enough. Let's try to be civil.
I'm being very civil. I give you your options. Your option is to go check the bag,
yeah.
Go put it in your car.
Well, I'm going to write your name down, please, if I may.
You may, of course.
Because what you're doing is, number one, you're doing an example of piracy. Where's my thing? Because you are taking something that is obviously not hazardous.
Anything.
Sure you are. You're seizing it from me. I am not free to go on the plane unless you seize something that I...
Somebody said something, ignore this, tube of C4, I mean Tom's toothpaste. Yes, exactly. Ryan, I didn't even know I was going to be able to find that as a Googleable answer. And Brian, I actually just looked it up. Ostrich eggs are 24 to 36 fluid ounces. So, no ostrich eggs on the airplane for you.
And there's nothing that I have that is endangering anybody. That is a brand new box of Tom's.
With the items, at this point you're interrupting the screening process.
Well,
So you could
I can move this over. I'm looking for.
voluntarily abandon your item.
Excuse me.
Which is your
I'm
option.
looking for my pen.
I can offer you a pen if you'd like.
Oh, wonderful.
She's
Please
given you
do.
your options. What would you like to do with your item?
I'd like to write down his name, please.
In the meantime, ma'am, what would you like
Can
to
I
do with
have
the
that
item?
pen?
Can you let them know what would you like to do with the item, and I will gladly give you his name. You can either
Amari.
voluntarily abandon your
Well,
item,
I've
or
got a
you can
pen
go
over
back
here.
out and check it, mail it back to yourself, or put it in a car, or give it to somebody not traveling. What would you like to do, ma'am?
Well, obviously you guys are seizing it.
Once again, we're not seizing it because we're giving you the options.
Are you voluntarily abandoning your item?
You are, in order for me to continue on my travels, you are seizing a brand new
Again,
thing of
can you
toothpaste,
just answer
which
the
is,
question,
don't
ma'am?
overtalk
Can you
me. That's a really violent thing to do, to overtalk
Can
me.
you just
That
give
is
the
really,
officer an answer
that's
so we
really,
can
are
continue
you
on
into
the
dominating?
process?
Is that your thing? Because I'm into civility, where we listen to one another.
I'm happy for you, ma'am. Can you just let the officer know what you would like to do so we can continue on with the
listen.
process and let you go about your flight?
I'm gonna, it's Amari, and this was, I have, you wouldn't take your paperwork, would you? You refused that?
Ma'am, are you voluntarily abandoning your item? Or would you like to go back out and check it or put it in a car and give it to somebody not traveling?
And your name is Amari. Amari. Do you have a badge number? What number is that?
33612.
33612. 3612. We're at Bradley, and you are
Ma'am, again,
supervisory.
what would you like to do with your item?
You know what I would like to do with my item, dear. You're the one who's not happy with me having it, not me. I have told you. I have told you.
Back out to mail it? Are you going back out to put it in a car?
I'm going to take all the belongings that you will allow me to travel with,
So therefore,
absent
you
the
are
ones.
voluntarily abandoning your oversized.
So please hand me all the items that you are willing to let me travel with, and we'll be on my
We're
way.
not taking any item from you. You are going to voluntarily abandon it. You're going to go put it in your car. You can give it to someone not traveling, or you can mail it to yourself with the program that we have out there.
What option would you like to choose, ma'am?
I've made myself clear. I am intending to travel with everything that you will allow me to get on the plane with. So go ahead and do your part. So there are my pennies.
You're going to voluntarily abandon it, so if there's nothing further, would you like to...
Well, that's a little bit of a stretch, but...
You want to close up your items, or you want me to work for you?
So, Kisker, what you're saying is this lady's being intentionally ridiculous, for lack of a better term. Because they make a travel size to avoid this, but she decided, nah, it's fine. Ed, I have the answer for the dragon eggs from Westeros. I have the answer, and it comes in the form of an equation that I can give you, but I am not going to math that because it's got too many letters in it for me. But I can give you an equation.
There's the eggs there. Do you want me to try to close it over here? What? Okay, let me get on my shoes. And it's not okay to put words in my mouth. At no time did I say voluntarily. You did. Not me.
Do you want to go out and check the bag?
Excuse me?
Do you want to go out and check the bag with the airline?
Also, the TSA officer official, who, however you want to be technical, they're being very, very deliberate with their wording. You either have to take your Tom's toothpaste out to your car, or you have to voluntarily abandon it right here to move on. Otherwise, you're not going anywhere. We're not seizing anything. You're leaving it here so that you can move forward. And she does not like that. Not one bit.
Let's see. That's not, I don't get enough leverage there with that.
Hiking boots to the airport. Nice choice.
Let's see, I just wanted to. Oops, sorry. That belongs to you.
No, that belongs to you. It fell on the floor.
Well, I meant to hand it to you.
I'm picking it up for you.
Okay, I'm going to hand it to you.
Not him. That man is Tony Stark. He does not like to be handed things. He handed that paper back and said, bye, and he just dipped out.
And just for the record, I did not. This is for all of you.
We don't accept gifts. Thank you, though.
But
We don't
you
accept
did,
gifts.
You did relieve me of my property. Under coercion and threat. So, have a wonderful day, Brenda.
You too. Have a blessed day.
It's a lot of work to get this country back to the Constitution. There is only 18 directives that the Congress have, section 1 through 18. The rest is out of the box. Thank you so much. Young man. Yeah, I know it takes patience not to interrupt, but it's so helpful not to.
Indeed. It also nice when you respond to a question that's being asked to you, but I see where we stand. So I hope you enjoy your flight. Be safe.
Thank you.
Safe travels.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.
Don't forget your paper.
That's yours. You've been served.
That piece of paper is going to go out with tonight's trash. Nobody's going to touch that. They might push that little thing out into this here hallway thing. A janitor's going to come by, grab it, clean it off. Nobody's been served, Karen. Nobody's been served.
Thank you. Make sure. Did my boarding pass come through? I guess I've got an extra copy.
I don't know, ma'am. You have to check your belongings. If not, they can reissue you a new boarding pass.
Yep, got it. Gate 30. Is gate 30 that way, dear? Okay, thank you. Have a good day. I have the...
I actually stopped that at the exact time that I didn't want to stop that. There we go. All right. We're done. We are done. Jonathan, I believe it was you who asked, why did you do this to us, Kfar? Because it was either me torture all of you and hang out with you guys while we watch it, or I make it all by myself and it ends up being an hour-long video that like 4 people are going to watch. There's 102 people here. I figured I'll hang out with 102 people rather than sit here by myself for 3 hours editing this video. Right at the end, she did something that I genuinely dislike when people do that. Like, from working in like slightly retail and then working at a factory job and then a police department jail job, people do this shit all the time where they will, oh, that's not what I wanted. Where they will be intentionally just absolute dicks to you and then expect you to turn around and help them right after. She did that. She was being a dick, even threatened to service on them, or said she served them, threatened a lawsuit on a bunch of people, and then went, oh, is gate 30 this way? Oh, thank you. And it's just like, Brenda wouldn't have answered. Brenda would have told her, I was nice to you for as long as I had to. Leave me alone. Yeah, Jonathan, you guys are a company that are visiting me in my office right now. That's what we're doing. Because I was not going to get through that video by myself. What do I have going on before we get off here? What do I have going on? I have that video that I'm going to do right now. It's going to have a weird intro just for you guys. And that's it. That's all I got. One day I'll make an outro for this channel so it's not just me standing here posing out for like 20 seconds before I hit end. But that's the video. I don't know who's alive. Let me see if anybody's alive currently. Let me see what he's doing before I send everyone over there. Yeah, I'm just going to get off. GS is facing a lawsuit from what's his nuts, Chris Ryder, and it's almost laughable, but that's it. Stormy, now BSBT doesn't bother me anymore. The only reason I think he came to my house was because he happened to be in the area and his friend got arrested here. So we had nothing to do but, I don't know, stalk me harder, I guess. But that's it. All right. Everybody have a good rest of the day. I'll see you guys tomorrow during Booze and Body Cam. I'll hopefully get a video out at some point tomorrow just for you guys, but that is it. This is the end. Bye.